Hello, ladies and gentlemen! Nyra Wulfenshade, the Lady Ghost Wolf, is here. Today we are going to be doing some more of the main story questline for a realm reawakened. Hopefully we will be able to get to another dungeon unlock today. If not, that is perfectly fine. But yeah, welcome everybody. And let's get started. Well, we're here to Mother Myoni. I think I'll go with it. Mother Myoni says, "Welcome back, Nyra. I'm reliably informed that your foray into the Deepcroft was a success. Nor did I expect anything less. Braedoron's ringing endorsement left me in little doubt as to your capabilities. Even so, you are to be commended." Bow Lord Lewin asked me to pass on his thanks. I must say, it's something of a relief to be able to call upon such a capable adventurer. Sadly, death has become an ever more common occurrence within our fraternity of late. Times being what they are, the guild is consistently inundated with pensions, and we are hard pressed to find enough hands to deal with them all. While this means no shortage of work for able souls such as yourself, it also provides ample opportunity for the inexperienced to overreach themselves, with predictable consequences. As if to illustrate the point. Levani, Avor's gone, and it's all your fault. If it hadn't taken you an age to heal him, he would still be alive. Edda. But I tried. He bolted out of range before I could finish the spell. He shouldn't have been so hard pressed in the first place. We should have done more to lighten his burden. Peo Reo. Bah. Both two hells with this pathetic excuse of a party. I'm leaving, and it'd be too soon if I never see your faces again. Goodbye and good riddance. Leavoni. I'm leaving as well. I doubt this comes as any surprise, but I never liked you. I only suffered you for your healing, but you couldn't even do that one thing right. Cruel though this may sound, you brought this upon yourself. And by way of parting advice, get rid of Everin's head. Bury it, cremate it, do whatever the hells you like with it. But for God's sakes, stop carrying it around. It's just get rid of it, alright? You. Edda. Wait, don't leave me alone, please. I'm so sorry, Evini. Please forgive me. Mother Myoni says, scenes like this have become all too common. That makes 12 times in half as many days. Now you see why I'm grateful for adventures of your experience. I can send women like you on a mission without worrying that you might not return. Well, not so much at any rate. Excuse me. Pardon me, explosive sneeze. Maione, Mother Maione says, speaking of missions, I would entrust you with another. About a bell ago, I received a message from my counterpart, Inoda. She seeks the services of a reliable adventurer, and you are nothing if not reliable. If you think you might be interested in this task, say the word, and I will be glad to share the details with you. Sweet science. Mother Maione, I am interested in that job you have. So, Mother Maione says, so, you're not averse to taking a little trip? Wonderful. As I mentioned earlier, the request comes to us from the Adventurers Guild in Ura. Once you arrive, seek out Mamodi, the proprietress of the Quickstand. Think of her as the Sultanate's version of myself. Chances are she'll send you into the midst of danger, but I have every confidence that you will pull through unscathed. Now, off you go, Nyra, and good luck. Okay, let's go to Ura. Oh, you go this way. Go up the stairs, around the corner, and through the doors. I'm staying in the bar stool. Mamodi! Mamodi says, welcome to the Quickstand, friend. I'm a tad busy right now. If you wouldn't mind showing yourself to... Oh, it's you, Nyra. And there I was spouting the same tired line. My Maione sent word that you'd be reporting for duty. She also made a point of calling you the adventurer of the moment. That ain't no small praise coming from her. But you didn't come all the way here to listen to my prattle. Doubtless you're eager to get started. So let's talk business, shall we? Yes, let's talk. Momodi says, the proprietor ought to be arriving any minute now. Papa Scions says, God's almighty, another second under that sun and I would have been set afire. A a mug of ale, if you would be so kind. Excellent timing, Papa-san. It just so happens the adventurer who'll be handling your pension is here. Papa Shan says, "Oh, why, if it isn't my good friend Nyra. It does my spirit well to know that you are the one who will be helping us." Momodi says, "Mayhap you'd like to appraise Nyra of her mission?" Papa San says, "Yes, of course. The proposition in question was submitted by an acquaintance of mine at Imagina and Sons Mineral Concern. It relates to an unfortunate development at the Copperbell Mines. To be plain, giants have seized control of the place. These giants are of the clan known as the Hecatronaires? Probably butchered that, but I'm sorry. Fearsome creatures who were sealed within the deepest deeps of the mines during the bygone Thorn Dynasty. Alas, it seems they have managed to break through the layer of rock which served to imprison them, and now prowl the tunnels where the miners ply their trade. The creatures are justifiably angry about their treatment at the hands of our ancestors, and their presence has forced the suspension of all mining activities on the site." Momodi says, "It's no wonder they're angry. Didn't the Thorn Dynasty come to an end over 300 years ago?" Papa San says, "You know your history well, my lady." Papa San continues, "The people of that age used the giants to work their mines. By way of enchanted helms, they were able to bind the ferocious creatures to their will. But as is oft the way in such tales, these enchantments eventually failed, and the slaves rose up against their masters. In a desperate bid to contain the unbridled fury of the giants, our ancestors induced the collapse of the mine's lowest most levels. It was that the great giant revolt was ended, buried beneath 100,000 tonsies of rock." Momodi says, "Well, now, that's got me thinking. I seem to recall there being an article about Copperbell in the Mithril Eye a fortnight or so ago. It said the mines were being reopened so as to meet the rising demand for building materials. Like as not, our boys dug a bit too deep and freed the giants. To think the poor creatures are still alive and kicking after 3 centuries. That's a long time to nurse a grudge. They must be seething." Papa Stan says, "Indeed, and that makes them a danger to us all. There will be no mining at Copperbell so long as they remain. For the sake of both peace and prosperity, they must be subdued. This is the task which we would have you undertake. I will not deny that the mission will be rife with danger, but our need is great, and so I beg you, put an end to this sorry business." Nod. Papa San says, "God's bless you. I feared you might have reservations, but I assure you it is for the best." Momodi says, "In case you don't know, Copperbell Mines are in western Thanalan, Do take care. You hear? Papa Shan says. Ah, and one last thing before you depart. An employee of a Magina and Sons is presently at the quicksand. The fellow's name is Painted Misa, and he knows Copperbell Mines well. It may behoove you to seek his counsel. Okay. Painted Misa. You are a big dude. Hello, Painted Misa. Painted Misa says, looking for Painted Misa? You found him. So you're the adventurer who's volunteered to deal with the mess down in Copperbell, are you? You've got guts, miss. I just hope you're not, I just hope you've got skills to go with them, 'cause things ain't pretty down there. The Giants left the place in a right state, and nearly a week after mining resumed. I don't know if you know this, but Copperbell was old when the second Yui dynasty was still young, and it was abandoned centuries ago. If it hadn't been for the shortage of materials needed for the rebuilding effort, the concern would never have thought to reopen it. We knew full well about the giants beforehand, but the project went ahead anyway. I mean, nothing could possibly survive being buried under a mountain's worth of rock for 3 centuries, right? Wrong. Our miners dug up more than they bargained for. One swing of the pickaxe too many, and they found themselves in the company of giants. Unless we can subdue them, the nation's glorious recovery will grind to a halt for want of aught to build with. The stone torches are keeping watch over the entrance in case the giants fancy some sunlight and fresh air. One of them will be able to show you the way in. The hope of the nation's resting on you, friend. Best of luck. Alright. Copperbell. Western Thanalan, they said. Let's go. Alright. Map. Wherefore art thou, map? This way. This way. Oh, this way. Almost passed it. Oh, yeah. There's the stone torch. Hello, stone torch, sir. Stone Torch says, there's been an incident inside Copperbell Mines. We are here to ensure that the efforts are contained. But for your own safety, I suggest you stay well away from here. What? You're the adventurer who's volunteered to quell the giants? I didn't think that Papa Shan would be able to find someone so quickly, if at all. The giants are content to wreak havoc inside the mines for now, but it's only a matter of time before they think to come outside. The sooner you see to them, the better. Make ready as best you can and enter at will. Alright. Alright, let's switch to conjure and queue up. Yep. There we go. It should not take very long. Looks like there's not much around here. Still just waiting on the queue. Shouldn't be too long. Oh, there we go. Commence! Come on, DPS. Click it. Click commence. Click it. Click it. Click it. Click it for me. Click it. There we go. Yay! Copperbell Mines. Here's our party. Hello everyone, remember to eat food. Oh yes, thank you. Food. Gives us 3% boost to XP. What's going on? Always be casting, folks. ABC. ABC. Q. Oh, that's right. To the left. Don't hit the lever till everybody's in. Here we go. What about the carbuncle? The poor carbuncle. You left it all alone. No. Any takers would rather not our tank tries to pull wall to wall and ends up losing mobs here because they reset. Because that's a thing in this one. Excuse me. Nope, he's not gonna reset him. Yay! Because that's kind of irritating. It's a giant! Oh, gotta heal. Alright. So far, so good, but we're still at the start. So, we'll see. So far, so good. Okay. Oh. so used to running ahead. I almost just turned around and booked it straight into that. Yep, I face pulled it. Oh. Yay, he picked it up. Thank you, Mr. Tank. Alright. Next mobs are in here. And I think they drop fire sand. I'm not quite remembering. Oh, then I like to just come on over here, go straight up the hill, because there's nothing in here, and people kind of don't always remember the slums up here, so I go up there, and then they all sort themselves out down here. By the time I come down, they're usually blasting the hole. And then we kill the boss. Tank Buster! Keep gassing. Sorry, I gotta remind myself to keep gas here. I'm gonna like start picking my nose. Bounce, bounce, bounce. Dot. Okay. You can use the TV heal. There you go. Keep it, cherish it forever. This boss is dead. There we go. Ooh, 2 of us leveled up. Nice. Open the door. Open it. There we go. That's really messed up track. Wow, I never looked at it before. Oh, we're missing someone. There. There. Down to the depths we go. More blasting devices. Oh, yeah, on these sides you gotta not cross the center. If you do, you'll lose some mobs. They'll reset on you. Again. There's the fire stand. Got it. Nope, when you go down here. There we go. Yes. Boom! Alright. Alright, let's kill the boss. This one likes to spawn stationary ads that explode. Like, right there. It's pretty easy. Just move away from them. Oh, my nose is sore as shit. Itchy. Yes, this guy's not gonna last long. He is dead. Did he drop something? No, he didn't drop something. Yep. Hit it. It's like rock control time. Hit it! Go. Where's the tank going? Tank go. Oh. You can go! They don't reset after this point. Pull everything. Please. I'm bored and picking my nose. Why are we going this way? There's nothing over here. Nothing is over here. Oh, he's lost. I wish I had an AoE. Holy, it's so nice for this. Okay. Now I'm lost. Ah, okay, there we go. I'm not lost anymore. Bonus. My giant's lost though. Heal, my friend. Okay. And then over here. And down here. Yes. Follow me to our doom. Well, not our doom, but is doom. Slaves no more. Free. Big dude. He even growls. We're missing one. Ah. We got this. Go. You're not leaving this place alive. Uh-oh. Run. Can't. Out. He moved a little. I would have been fine if he didn't move. I think. Base health bar's fine. Keep casting. Step away, because the next move's gonna do is a big cookie. Don't stand on cookies. They're bad for your health. Ah. Yes! He's dead. He is gone. And he is fallen. Alright. Let's... Okay, we'll calm the DPS. And we'll just ignore that. Okay, off we go. Okay. Now we need to go report to Painted Misa in Uda. So let's head on back. Stretching feels good. Okay, I'll go over to the Adventurers Guild, because that's where he is, in the quicksand. Right over here. Up and through the doors. Almost past them. There we go. There we go. Painted Misa! It is done, good sir. Duty calls. Commence battle for into the copper hell. But we did that. Painted Misa says, "Ah, the conqueror of Copperbell returns. Thanks to you, our mining operations can resume, and Uda will have the materials she needs to rebuild. The entire nation's in your debt, friend. I'll share the good I'll share the good tidings with Papa Shant the next time I see him. As for you, you'll want to report to Mahmoudi. It'll do the woman well to see you alive and in one piece." Okay. Question mark screams. Yes, yes. It is always fun to eat them cookies as a tank, but that does not mean it is good for your health. Okay, obnoxious merchant, shut your mouth. You thieving little swine, you stole from me. Don't even think to deny it. Desperate damsel says, "Please, sir, I didn't steal nothing." Well, as a healer, it is my right to pick my nose, too. Desperate damsel says, I bought this, paid for it with my own coin. What rot! You refugees are all the same. Couldn't afford maggoty mole meat, much less a choice cut of dodo. I'm going to say it one more time. Give back what you stole, or I'll make you wish you never set foot in this town. By rights, I should turn you over to the brass blades, you know. Help keep the streets safe for law-abiding citizens. But I'm a responsible man. If you agree to serve me in whatever capacity I require, the authorities needn't hear of your crime. Desperate damsel, but, I ain't done nothing wrong. 12 is my witness. this adventure. Help me, I beg of you. I swear on my mother's grave, I didn't steal nothing. I bought this with the coin I had saved. I only wanted to treat me children to a decent meal. So much laughing at the poor lady. Even if she did do something wrong, it's not something to laugh about. Obnoxious merchant says, and who the hells are you when you're at home? This dog's master. I'd had enough of this mummer's farce. You lot, teach him a lesson. Ooh, so cowardice. Oh shoot, I'm still a healer. Should have switched that. Oh. We'll watch paint dry for a second. We'll just set the cooking timer. Ow. It hurts. Oh no. There's two more. They're casting. Okay. Big brutes down. Alright. Present for you. I have a present for you. And I have some more magical glitter. Oh, I hit hard. Glitter! Bam! More glitter! Bam! Alright, duty complete. Yay! Duty complete. And he falls on his arse. Of course. And now they're clapping and laughing again. Well, it doesn't make much difference because they were doing that before. Boastful bodyguard says, I ain't getting paid enough for this. Did you get paid enough to beat up poor ladies in the street? Okay. Obnoxious merchant says, hey, where the hells are you going? A damsel says, thank you, kind adventurer. Thank you thrice over. Uh-oh. The ominous heartbeat. Pum, pum. Flashback. Young city dweller says, I'd swear there were more refugees than when I last looked. Concerned citizen, and you wouldn't be mistaken. Young city dweller says, but it's been 5 years since the calamity. Why are they only coming here now? Concerned citizen says, it's simple really. Well, a number of hamlets survived the immediate aftermath of the calamity. Many were no longer able to support their communities. The residents found their lands had either been rendered barren or cut off from trade routes, and problems like these weren't easily solved. Though they tried to make the best of it, it was only a matter of time before they were forced to abandon their homes and seek new lives in the city. What? With a sepia tone? Oh, yeah. We're hallucinating, folks. That's okay. It's normal. We just generally call them cutscenes. It's good. Yeah, it's fine. Her young city dweller says, "I see." But the calamity affected the whole realm, didn't it? Is the same thing happening in the other cities? Concerned citizen. If the talk is true, yes. Though perhaps our situation is more pronounced. Uda has a reputation for being prosperous, so it's natural that the refugees would try their luck here first. My heart goes out to them. It truly does. But I would be lying if I said that I wasn't apprehensive. I hope their presence doesn't foment lawlessness in the city. Well, if things do take a turn for the worse, we always have the immortal flames. I dare say the brass blades would welcome their help. The heroes who fought the Garlean Empire patrolling the streets for riffraff? It may well come to that. Impoverished and desperate as they are, you may be sure that some of the refugees will turn to crime. You know what this place is like. If you've no coin, you've no hope. Well, what will become of our city? Not all refugees are bad, mind you. Some are able to find employment and lead honest lives. Dodo tenderloins. Get your dodo tenderloins. Guaranteed cheapest in Thanalan. Oh, that's her? Thank you for your custom, madame. Please come again. Looking around, you'd think that Uda was well on its way to recovery. But peer through the veil of prosperity and you'll see no end to misery and suffering. Desperate damsel. Madame, are you alright? What? I'm fine. Thank you for being concerned. Just, eating magic mushrooms. Obnoxious merchant says, what now? You mean to threaten a defenseless citizen? What? Saw her by the meat, you say? That's absurd. Question mark says, I. As did I. Leave the poor woman alone, you damnable vulture. Obnoxious servant. Who said that? Obnoxious merchant. Grr. I will overlook this. But just this once. Desperate damsel says, God's bless ye, adventurer. If ye hadn't come along when ye did, who knows what that monster might have done. It don't bear thinking about. You're welcome, miss. Have a good day. Question mark says, all's well that ends well. It's Thancred? Yep, it's Thancred. I knew it. Thancred says, we meet again. Hi, Thancred. Pray, do not mistake my intent, for it is always honorable. But I have been watching you ever since you departed Uda. Thanks, Sacred. I always needed another stalker. You played the part of envoy to perfection, confident as a woman on a diplomatic mission should be, yet unfailingly courteous to your betters. And when your travels led you into the midst of danger, you faced it without so much as a flinch. You, my lady, are quite a marvel, and I confess to being quite taken with you. Tancred, I do not need another stalker. Oh boy. But my lavish praise continues. Most of all, I was struck by your readiness to aid those in need, even when words were all the reward you could expect to receive. Such selfishness is a rare thing in this day and age. All of which leads me to conclude that you are indeed the one whom I have been looking for, an adventurer possessed of the very rare set of qualities. To be sure, your rescue of that damsel in distress was more of a happy accident, but rescue her you did. And that is what matters in the end. Thanks, Sacred. I feel I should mention at this point that I also harbor a burning interest in a certain talent of yours. I speak of your visions. You have been experiencing visions, have you not? Well, it just so happens that I know a woman who shares your talent and can help you to understand it. She and I belong to the same organization, and we should both be delighted beyond words if you would agree to join our cause. Naturally, there are benefits to being part of such a collective. For one, we should be glad to assist you in realizing your potential as an adventurer. You need not give me your answer now. Think upon it, and if you feel moved to help us, as I pray you shall, speak with Momodi, the ever lovely and youthful mistress of the quicksand. Tell her the Scions of the Seventh Dawn have found their woman, and she will tell you where to find us. Ooh, so mysterious. Okay. Right. Back inside to Momodi. Momodi, there's a creepy guy who's talking to me in the street. And I somehow find compelled to go find him? Not weird. No. Momodi says, scenes like that are becoming ever more common, I'm afraid. Don't worry, though. If you work hard, you'll probably be alright. Saying that, if you ever find yourself in a spot of bother, come and see me. Just don't go pestering me every time you graze your knee, eh? Of course, I do enjoy hearing a tale of a gentleman's woes with the woman folk from time to time. Hi, Momodi. Momodi says, Nyra, sorry to keep you waiting. I was just providing guidance to a fresh off the carriage adventurer. But goodness, it's good to see you safe and well. To look at you, no one would ever guess you've been hard at it with giants in the dark. Okay, no comment. I never doubted for a moment that you'd succeed, of course, and neither did Papa-san, which ain't to say he won't be overjoyed. Oh, before I forget, there's a lass here who wants a word with you. Didn't actually know your name, but hearing her description, I knew who she meant right away. Oh. The healer from Gradonia. Ida, thank you for sparing the time. I realize you don't know me, but I've been longing to speak with you for a while now. My name is Ida. I'm an adventurer like you, though I'm not very good at being one, if truth be told anyway. I was adventuring with my friends in Gradonia when I'm sorry. We were in Gradonia when the leader of our party was killed. His name was Iviri, and he and I were to wed in the spring. You may not remember him, but to say that he remembered you would be an understatement. He would sing your praises from dawn to dusk. He saw you for what you are, you see, an adventurer's adventurer, and swore that he would be like you one day. I believe that he would have succeeded, but had a fiend not robbed him of the chance. Since that day, I have thought long and hard about giving up adventuring. But when I think of the woman you are, all of that you've achieved, I find that I am inspired, just as Avery once was. And so I've decided to start again as an adventurer. I will go back to the village of my birth and begin my training anew. But I wanted to meet you first, to ask you your name. My name is Nyra Wulfenshade. Ida says, Nyra Wulfenshade. I shan't forget. Thank you, Nyra Wulfenshade. I pray that we will meet again. Fare you well. Bye, Ida. Mamodi says, adventuring can be a cruel, bleeding business. Time was, I didn't know why anyone would bother. When they first asked me to take charge of the guild here, I didn't want aught to do with you lot. Thought it'd be a right pain in the arse looking after you all. But against my better judgment, I decided to accept the post, and I'm full glad I did. I feel privileged to be a part of your lives. And that goes double for yours, Nyra. I am pleased to meet you too, Mamodi. Mamodi says, what did you say? You want to know about the Scions of the Seventh Dawn? Yes, I do, Mamodi. They're beginning to move in earnest, then. Listen, Nyra, Scotians ain't no ordinary folk, and the work they do ain't no ordinary work. I know full well how capable you are, but even you would think twice about attempting some of the stuff they do. Knowing that, if you're still certain you want to get involved, I'll tell you what I can. Yeah? Alright, Mamodi. Tell me what you can. Oh, I better do this real quick. Alright. Accept. Mamodi says, so you want to know more, then, do you? Well, ain't that a surprise? I swear, if I painted certain death on one door and limitless wealth on another, 9 out of 10 adventurers would go through the first, and the other bloke wouldn't be able to choose on account of being udon. Anyway, don't don't say I didn't warn you. First of all, if you're wondering whether you can trust these Scions of the Seventh Dawn, you can. They're good people who have made it their mission to solve some of Erosia's most pressing problems. Of course, that ain't no small task, and so they're always looking for dependable individuals to join them. Individuals like you, Nyra. Now, I've been given leave to tell you where to find excursions, but you must promise to keep this information to yourself. As you can probably imagine, it's something Erosia's enemies would very much like to know. The Scions are headquartered in Vesper Bay, out in western Thanalan. The place you're looking for is called the Awakened Sands. Give your name to whoever's at the entrance and you'll be let in. You're a woman in demand, Nyra, and the days ahead promise to be busy, but I hope you won't forget your old friend Momodi. Drop in and tell me how you're faring from time to time, you hear? Right, well, I've said my piece. Off you go. Okay. Western Thanalan, Vesper Bay. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, yeah, right, this way. Sprint! 'Cause we're too slow. We don't have a mount yet. We can't fly. Painful, guys. Painful. It's so painful. Oh boy. Oh. We'll just sneak by them, guys. Keep running, keep on running, just keep running, keep on running, keep on running, just keep running. Those are hostile. Potentially. Like level 13. No, I don't want to fate. No. Run away. No fates. Vesper Bay. We want the Waking Sands. The Waking Sands. This is over here. I see a thingy-do-addy on my map. Oh, here we go. To Tataru. Tataru, hi. Tataru says, deep in the desert of my heart, a lonely flower blooms, yearning for the heavens above to quench my thirst for you. Totoro says, I would thank you not to sneak up on me like that. Now, please be advised that this is private property. Unless you have pertinent business here, I must ask you to... that I'm looking for the Scotians. Here at the behest of Thancred. My sincerest apologies. May I please have your name? I am Nyra Wulfenshade, the Lady Ghost Wolf. Nyra Wulfenshade, Nyra Wulfenshade. Ah! Here you are. Ahem. I bid you welcome to the Waking Sands headquarters of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. My name is Tataru, and I look forward to assisting you during your time with us. Cool. The antecedent is within the solar. I shall let her know to expect you. Okay. Waking Sands entrance. Enter. Scorching of the Seventh Dawn says, I take it you are Nyra Wulfenshade. Totoro sent word that you had arrived. My lady Minfilia has eagerly awaited your coming. This way, if you please. Take the money. Well, I could probably use some gloves. No, actually, I'm good on gloves. I'll take the money.
So you're the adventurer of whom I've heard so much. Well met, friend. My name is Minfilia, and I lead the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. I have awaited your coming. Please, be at ease. You are among friends here. No doubt you are ripe to burst with questions. But have patience. All will be revealed in time. First, let me begin by telling you who we are and what we do. We are the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, an order that transcends political boundaries. Our single objective is the preservation of the future of Eorzea. Among our gravest concerns are the godlike beings known as the Primals. Their existence is a bane upon Eorzea, nay, the world at large, and we have striven to find a lasting solution to the threat they pose. Our order is home to a number of individuals who, like you, possess a rare and special talent. This talent takes various forms, but one holds particular interest for us. Tell me, have you ever experienced a sudden, inexplicable loss of consciousness? Have you ever had the sensation of being pulled away from reality? Felt as though you were hovering in space? A mind without a body?
Magic mushrooms. I recommend them.
All these things are the manifestations of your talent. Yours is the power to transcend the boundaries of the soul. A power known as the Echo. The Echo allows you to pass through the walls of a man's soul and hear the resonations of his past. You will be there in his memories and see things as he saw them. You may even interact with that which you see, though you cannot change the outcome of events. For another blessing, the Echo will enable you to know a man's mind even if you cannot comprehend his words. In short, the Echo is a truly extraordinary power, and this power is strong within you. It is only a shame that we cannot use it whensoever we choose. That's right. I too possess the Echo.
Yay, magic mushrooms all around.
With that established, let us return to the subject of the Primals. So long as they exist, the realm cannot take so much as a single step towards true peace. Measures must be taken. Measures which transcend boundaries, be they of faction, race, language, or creed. And to do so, the Scions require the aid of those with our talent. Make no mistake, the Echo will be instrumental in dealing with the primal threat. Without it, we cannot hope to save the realm. I know not what it is you desire for yourself, nor what it was that first brought you to Eorzea. But I firmly believe that the power we possess was given to us for a purpose. Why else would the gods entrust man with a gift so extraordinary, if not to have him use it? And so I implore you, lend us your power.
Well, it could be to make us ask questions. Did it work? Alright, and then Finuya says, because she lost her voice, so I'll just help her out. Naturally, your aid will not go unrewarded. We are fortunate to have a number of influential allies, and at a word from me, they will gladly afford you certain privileges that might otherwise be denied you. The right to employ retainers, for example. Are you familiar with them? They are individuals who may be relied upon to manage your assets and belongings on your behalf. Tuturo says, the papers you requested, my lady. And Philia says, thank you, Totaro. Totaro says, the pleasure is mine, my lady. Philia continues, by way of a welcoming gift, I have taken the liberty of adding your name to the retainer's registry. As of now, you are entitled to employ the services of a retainer. You will need to consult a retainer vocate regarding the particulars of this arrangement. But believe me when I say that retainers will prove invaluable to you in your adventuring endeavors. Let this gesture serve as evidence of our commitment to do all in our power to facilitate your personal objectives. In return, we ask that you aid us to the fullest extent of your talents. A mutually beneficial relationship, I am sure you will agree, and one which serves the greater good besides. Well, that was a variable lecture, was it not? Yes, it was, Minfilia. Forgive me, but it is important that all concerned are aware of what is expected of them. Now you know our purpose and what we can offer you. I invite you to consider joining us. When you have come to a decision, you may tell me without fear of censure. What? In front of all these people, you want me to make a non-pressure decision? Monfilia continues. In good faith, I shall entrust you with our order's password, which our members use to reach one another when afield. It is Wild Rose. Please keep it safe. Copy that, Mum. Alright, and with that, we're going to conclude today's. Tomorrow we'll be back at the same time. So go ahead and come back tomorrow, same time. So, yep. Y'all have a good one. Enjoy the rest of your day. And wreak general havoc in good, profitable ways. See y'all later.